What was your favourite thing about that win?
Just the approach that we had from the jump. We needed to have a response from a poor outing the other night. So just the guys, it's not easy. One day of prep for a team like them who's had all day or all week long to prepare for us, and just to have the right attention to detail and kind of from the jump for all 4 quarters. I think we won all 4 quarters. That was probably my favorite part, that we stayed consistent throughout the game and didn't have any slippage or let up.
What did you make of the club's performance, the shooting, and the way the shots came, which seemed pretty organic?
Yeah. Like you just said, it was natural. It wasn't even like we were trying to get him going. Obviously, he got going, and then guys were looking for him, but it was off ball movement. We assisted 22 assists on 38. I can't remember what it was at halftime, but it looked really good. It also helps when you're just making shots, the flow of the game. It makes everything a lot easier. We can set up our defense. So, it was a big part of our game plan tonight.
Glog, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, felt good. I think I was pretty amped up, honestly, from this morning. After laying an egg a bit on Thursday, we were all ready, but felt good out there. But you could see as a collective, we were ready to go as a whole.
How enjoyable is it to play that brand of basketball when you do get stops and you can pick up, and then offensively the ball did seem to whip around more than we've seen from you guys this season?
Yeah, no, it's fun. I think it's pretty obvious that the way we play defense is if we play defense the way we want to, that's going to happen offensively naturally. So if we continue to do that, we're going to be very, very tough. But the hard part is doing that night in, night out. That's the consistency part. But hopefully we get to that. And yeah.
Josh, we sat here a month ago and you said, this kind of result against Cairns, might be an outlier, and the habits and process and behaviours that you want to see behind the scenes. So what have you seen behind the scenes that really lead to, this kind of consistency, within performance and a response off the back of Thursday night?
Yeah, it's good to respond, but I think you just said it. I got to quote my assistant Adam Gibson, who played 900 million games in this league, in the locker room just now, or in the coach's room. He just said, one sunny day doesn't make it summer. And we have to figure out who we want to be and who we are. Again, it's great that we have this game tonight, and we played well, and it's fun, and it's a fun style to play, but we have to prove that we can stack multiple games together and performances and get to a level where it's like that every night. So it's to be determined.
Josh, are you happy that you were able to match the physicality? They seemed to come out pretty hard earlier, taking that pain, but then you just got on the skates and you just outrun them in the end. Yeah,
I mean, look, they're going to be fine. They're missing guys. We knew that. That's to our advantage. We knew it was they're a very physical team. If you're not physical with them, it's going to be a long night. So, very proud of the way the guys, my team came out and played right from the jump, like I just said, and there was no let up. We played the full 40 minutes.
How do you think you handled JaVale?
I mean, solid. I mean, he's really good. He's a large basketball player, and he's got a lot of skill. And we were able to kind of attack him on the other side of the floor, but he's really got a really hard player to cover. I thought we did an okay job, but we were able to get him in foul trouble, which helped us. But yeah.
Did we get an indication on as to how Hunter can play his role within the team tonight?
Hunter Maldonado?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, he's a good basketball player. He's a point guard. We can play on and off the ball, and it looks really good when other guys are making shots. Yeah, I mean, he did a great job tonight getting others involved. I think he had 9 assists, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
9 assists, 6 rebounds, and I don't know how many points he had, 13. So he's close to a triple-double. So, yeah, he's a good basketball player. That's to be expected.
Gus, you've been around winning programs before. What are you liking about this team early in the season that you think can help you guys go on to do something pretty good this year?
I think we're still working our way through, obviously. I think consistency is the biggest thing. We talk about it a lot, but I think the way the guys carry themselves, like we lost Thursday, instead of all of us putting our heads down and feeling sorry for ourselves, which I've also been part of teams that have been like that too. And yeah, to show that kind of fight is really, really good. But it's like what Josh said, it's one game. So now it's about being consistent and stacking them back to back and trying to be where we want to be.
And for you personally, with all you've been through in your journey, like how rewarding is it to have a career night like this tonight?
Yeah, I don't really think about it too much whilst I'm playing, I guess. Like, it is nice, but I honestly I was amped, like I said this morning. All I really cared about was getting the W. So, yeah, it's nice to see shots drop, sure, but end of the day, I don't really care as long as we get the W.
Must have known at some point though, after like, you know, the third or the fourth one goes down, that like you're feeling pretty good, and the basket, I mean, how big did the basket feel to you tonight?
Once the third or fourth drop, that's when it starts to feel like anything can drop. But the guys found me, so credit to those guys. But yeah, it was my night tonight, but it could be anyone's night the next night, and that's the way we want to play. And guys got around me, and then when it's someone else's night, I'll get around them and stuff like that. So, but like I said, it's the W that I care about, and wanting to win championships, and by doing that is by building consistency, and hopefully we can get there.
Josh, what's the plan for you to incorporate Wes this week?
Yeah, he'll practice. Well, we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to prepare for Sydney on Thursday, and he'll practice, and we'll bring him along. But like I said, he'll have to adjust to us, and I think he's going to be a real help for us both on both sides of the basketball.
Do you anticipate him playing against Sydney?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Clive, what do you make of someone like Malik Lewis's, development and how he just stacks and keeps on improving game on game? I mean, 31 minutes tonight, he's plus 38 out there on the floor.
Yeah, I think he's just he's almost a Swiss Army knife in a way. Like he can guard 1 to 5 for us. He plays multiple positions on the offensive end. But just to see his development over the off season and into this season, and to see, I think he's really taken a jump on his body, how he looks after himself, and his work ethic on a day-to-day basis is a big jump on last year. So I'm so happy to see him playing well. And I mean, the plus minus doesn't always mean anything, but plus 38, I think he really affected the game tonight for us, and he was big. He had 8 rebounds as well, and 6 of them were offensive. So shows how much we need him out there, and I'm excited to see how he goes throughout the rest of the year.
Just quickly on Soaps, you've become pretty close with him since you've been here. You know, big milestone game and get a big win like this in front of your fans. Like, what can you say about Soaps and what he means to this club and this community, but also just what he's done over his career?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, as a friend and as a mate, just he's done a lot for me in a year and a half that I've been with him and known him, and I'm sure a lot of the guys can say the same thing. He's such a good leader, and he's developed into a really, really good leader whilst being here. And just to see him grow into that role is awesome, and to see what he's like with his family, with his kids, is awesome to see. He's got time for everyone, and I'm super, super proud of him to get to 300. We used to have some battles when I was in Illawarra and he was in Adelaide. But, to be on his team now and to be one of his close mates, I'm, very, very happy for him to reach that achievement. And we said in the locker room, congrats to 300 again, because obviously he didn't get the W in his 300, but, nice to respond that way for him.
Coach, back to the game. Your team has taken quite a few three-point attempts during the top 2. Was it your intention to attempt that many threes tonight? Was that a game plan going in?
No, I mean, we want to play fast. Our intention was to play with pace. We knew they were down a couple bodies, so we wanted to play with a lot of pace and get out and run, especially playing against a guy like JaVale. If he gets down in the paint and gets settled, it can get sticky for any team. So we wanted to get out and run and take the open shots. We hadn't shot it well in the last couple games, and we talked about shooting the ball with confidence and taking whatever the defense gave us.
Let's wrap it up there, guys. Thank you.